Let's go, good luck!
And let's go. Okay, so we see both our players physicking up, no punishes. I saw a little bit of cope about physic punishes from Clean earlier on, so good to see that he's not gonna have to unenjoy it. Now we see the Mega Grease, sorry, not Mega Grease, normal Grease Shamshire, but wait, is that normal Grease? It kind of looks a little bit like Mega Grease, but maybe I'm just blind. And then we have Lithium on the two-handed S-Stock. Now I did actually a little bit of testing, and against Clean's build specifically I was testing probably. The two-handed thrusting sword does 214 damage on non-counter hits. And of course Spear Talisman is banned, so those counter hits won't be doing a lot more damage, so it's going to be interesting to see how two-handed thrusting sword performs under this rule set. The HP bars don't appear to be working though.
Yeah. Keep going.
Yes, but I believe Clean has landed a few hits on Lithium here and there. Not sure if Lithium has taken any damage. I've done any damage to Clean yet. You see a little bit of a trade, not trade there, but they trade a few R1s. A little bit of mushroom coming up from Clean's side.
Wow!
Oh, and Lithium is fat rolling. In an attempt to swap to optimal defense armor, Lithium ended up fat rolling and dying to Clean W.
What? Did I change the wrong player? Livium is here. Oh, I changed the wrong color. I'm sorry. Let's start. Second run. Good luck.
Okay, now the second round begins again. Both players with the Physic, and so you see a little rolling attack land there. Not a lot of damage though. You see, it's hard to tell for me, sorry. While your stream is lagging a little bit on Discord, so I'm gonna have to watch the normal stream.
Okay.
Let's see here, so Clean, fighting for his life. HP bars do not appear to be working on the talismans, but we're just gonna proceed like this, I guess. And a little spin slash comes out there from Lithium's side, deftly dodged by Clean W, but eats a running R1. Clean is really falling behind here. Now, again, we see an attempt to use the optimal armor there, but I'm not sure how much it will equalize. Shadow already does more damage than S-Stock, and even more so while it's greased. Realistically, the Giant Thrusting should be losing in trades, or at best equalizing them. A little keep out attempt there, free and backwards, and then punishes the whiff punish attempt. See, Lithium may be rusty, but he is still the 2023 prodigy. See some people saying that Clean is skipping. Not sure. Hard to say. It might be stream.
Yes, maybe my stream. Let me stop the Discord stream.
Yeah.
Maybe it will better. Because I launched too many things on my PC right now. Oh, good fight.
And we see Lithium once again managing to finish Clean off with the running attack. Clean is on the receiving end of Shamshire Mesh, and clearly he is not quite sure how to deal with it. And when we see Clean W make the swap over to the Skill Lance, aka the Scam Lance, aka the Sword Lance, will he be able to defeat Lithium with the power of R2 Mash from Stun?
We will see. Maybe Clean will bring you back.
We see the start and Lithium just greasing his sham while Poison Mist is applied to that Sword Lance. See Clean just spinning around in neutral, failing to do a proper jump unfortunately, but that's fine. And we see the R1 get punished, but then the jump around gets punished, but then the mash, our one mash, it actually works. Unbelievable. We see Clean here actually with an HP advantage. Maybe Clean is onto something. Will Lithium figure out that there is a talisman in this game that will give him enough poise to tank the backswings? He needs a little bit of damage. Players are fairly even within 15 HP each other. Oh, but Clean eats a punish there and fails to land that poison mist. See on our 2 attempt, it's rolled. Some more jumping are ones, but Lithium is spacing it, and Clean is not getting the spacing right. A whiff backstab there gives Clean a well-deserved break, but Clean is eating a lot of damage. We see here Lithium is at 2000 plus HP, while Clean is down to less than 1000. See the full spin slash come out and actually lands on the last hit there. Clean is really whiffing a lot and failing. Oh, and again the Mashium comes out, completely destroying Clean's will to fight and body.
Go fight.
Good fight, good fight. Nice attempt from Clean W. Is there a loser's bracket? Why?
No single elimination.
Unfortunate, no loser's bracket. So unfortunate means that Clean W is now Dirty L, and we will not be seeing more of him in this tournament. However, I do hope to see him again. The legendary battle will commence, and I, in fact, will stay in voice call and commentate my own tournament.
Really?
In my own match.
It's okay.
Yes.
You can stop commentating.
You see, the point of this build that I'm going to be running today is to cosplay as Frosty, and our good old Frostman has, in fact, previously commentated in tournaments and played at the same time.
Wow,
So
that's
I
so
do believe that to
cool.
pay tribute to our Frosty coming goat, I do have to dedicate myself fully and completely.
Are you ready?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
enrolled, I'm ready.
Let's go! Good luck!
Now we see the round start, both our players are physicking up, and Ace here coming out with the Poison Mist while Mag applies that Phalanx. Oh, and we see him apply an effect that increases elemental damage. Unfortunately, however, Ace does not appear to have anything that does elemental damage on this arcane build. Now what will the meta strategy be? We see a little bit of running around here in neutral. Ace not quite sure how to approach Mag because of that Phalanx, while Mag is doing something. And the question is Mag playing intelligence? It does appear he is. Now we see the Phalanx finally get exhausted. Mag coming out with a little bit of a attack chain there. A lot of running attacks. Not quite sure how to engage here. We're straight, but the mash. Unfortunately, Ace mashes a little bit too much here. The free-aimed running attack failed, but a lot of mash here with the Phantom Lash. Misses his proc, and no red feather scan. Trade into a loss. Very poor performance from Ace here.
Oh no!
Will he be able to lock in the second round and multitask properly?
You can do it! Good luck, buddy!
Now we see the second round begin, again coming out of the Phalanx. Ase already aware of Mag strikes. Oh, still steps into the range though, I guess not aware enough. Perhaps it's a linger, not quite sure. We see it again with the Phalanx, a lot of neutral gaming. See him drink a flask there. Perhaps an attempt to bait something out of Ace. See 2 of the Phalanxes out, and now the rest of them are out as well. We see the Phalanx reapplication manages to punish it this time. Now will Ace continue this, or will he run out of patience and attempt to do something? The Phalanx is out again. Ase must remember not to mash any longer. Now we see the Scythe are 1-2 land there, meaning that Mag is actually chipped. You see the balls there come out, gets punished. Can't roll into that. Going for too many R2s there. And again, eats off-axe smash. Now Ase does have a cunning plan here, cooked up.
Nice, nice. Yes!
There we go. There goes the cunning plan.
Well done! Good job!
Size jump R2 into R1 combo.
Good match!
Into the bleed proc. Yes, but you know, I gotta take a page out of Frosty's book and
That's so
come out with some
cool!
interesting solutions. My interesting solution is for Frosty it usually probably means a carefully calculated plan, but for me it usually means a jump or two. So Scythe works out perfectly well for me with that GR2
Yes.
into R1 combo.
That's brilliant. Matt, go for it! Matt is also a very good buddy. Love to see both of you play together. Good
Yeah,
luck!
Mag is a fun guy.
Yes?
And we see the third round begin. Again, both of us going with the physic. Mag once again pulling out that stuff, perhaps trying to bait me to get closer to him.
Oh.
I cannot unfortunately see anything behind there. Both players miss. Mag continuing to apply pressure. I do have a magic resistance talisman actually. See the off-axe smash here. We see Mag coming out some more. Once again, eats our 1-2, and his poison is again chipped, setting up for that dagger.
Nice!
A lot of running attack mashes coming out here. Perhaps attempting to proc the Godskin Swaddling. Both attacks miss for some reason. Elden Ring hitbox board, I guess. We see Mag attempting to get some hits in with that off-axe. Will it work out for him? Now we see Mag eating the proc. Mag is on death's door here. Will Ase be able to round him out? The off-axe unfortunately whiffs, and Ase comes out with the second win, 2-1. Will Ase be able to commentate while he's playing, or will he end up turning off his speech part of the brain and then say some random bullshit every 10 seconds? Find out in the next fight.
Good job, buddy! Off dagger is nice.
Off dagger is very, very fun, and hopefully under bronze rule set it will perform a little bit better, even on arcane.
Okay, Wang Fu, let's go! Good luck! Let's see if Mag
The
can
next
bring
match
you
come
back.
out. Mag, once again, coming out with that very, very nice phalanx. Will he attempt to go for the Gideon buff? He does not.
It's nice, I like even match.
We see some more run-arounds in neutral with that phalanx stalling for time. Attempts to reapply it. The buff gets punished. You see some nice discipline from Mag in terms of rolling. Oh, Mag attempted to go for a ball was there, I believe. Why is my poison mist unapplying itself? What's going on here? We see Mag roll the proc. However, it eats a lot of damage.
Good block, nice.
Continuing to combo Mag with the knowledge check of the running R2 into dagger.
Ow.
And unfortunately for Mag,
Wow.
that will be all.
GG!
Thank you for participating in the tournament, Mag.
Good fight.
Very fun fights, and with that, Ace moves
Both of
along
you performed very well.
into the next fight.
Exciting match. I like it.
Yeah, was good.
Good
So,
match.
Mac,
I
Now let's see
enjoy
if
watching.
Pat was satisfied with my frosty impression.
Very nice.
Now we do have both combatants in world now. On the
Yes.
left, in the red corner, we see Gavril with the two-handed twin knight swords, and on the right, in the blue corner, Witnake with a two-handed shamshir.
Okay, let's go. It's the first time I see witnake join my tournament. I would like to see how they perform. I really look forward.
I am quite curious to see how he plays as well.
Yes.
I don't see a lot of him.
I heard many players said that they're a very skillful player. Can't wait to see their performance. Gravel is also very nice. They joined my
Gavril
tournament
is quite
many times, and I really appreciate it. And they play very well as well. Would love to
Now
see.
we see the spinning
who
slash
will
rounder
win.
and the poison grease on Twin Blade. Now why is poison grease on Twin Blade allowed?
Poison grease on Twin Blade. Let me check.
Witnake manages to get a poison bolus off in the meantime. Oh, and Gavril is fat rolling in the corner. Will he be able to escape? I see some unfortunate roll-ins there. However, surprisingly, the players are still fairly even. Gavril is still fat rolling, yet somehow surviving this. Oh, and that is unfortunate, but it seems that Gavril is using the bubble tier, so I believe this warrants at the very least a round reset, or perhaps a round loss, considering the fact he is now at an HP disadvantage. We will see how this match plays out, and we'll decide later. Thank you for pointing it out. I have been blinded and failed to notice.
Who used the bandit stuff?
Gavril has unfortunately used the bubble tier in his physics.
Oh. Let's see who will win. We need to win, then we don't need to reset the match.
That is true. However, I do believe we should have stopped it earlier. We see some rolls there, and we see Witnake die here. However, will that be a round loss? Will it be a round reset?
Correct?
Say what?
That is not valid because he used the bubble tier, okay?
Yes, yes. So do we give him a round loss though, or is it a round reset?
Round loss. Round loss.
I'm notified him.
Okay.
Round loss, okay.
Cause the rule said that breaking a rule will result in a round loss.
Okay, that's fine then.
Ready? That is 0-1. Second round. Let's go. Good luck.
Alright, now we see again Witnake with the one win. Gavril sticking to that twin knight swords. We saw a lot less of it on the Den rule set after Flaming Strike banned because of the troubles to keep prio. Grease unbanned. Will that be enough to bring Twin Blade back to glory? We see Gavril cornered here, managing to land the full running R2 onto Gavril, and then another roll catch with the second half hit. Witnake is eating a lot of damage here. Gavril is still at full HP minus the HP buff talisman. Now we see Witnake managing to finally land a running attack. Gavril playing around with that crouch attack, managing to land the first hit of the spinning slash. You see the HP bars equalized a little bit more, but still a 500 plus HP difference between the players. Gavril, however, eats a full spinning slash, and now is at an HP disadvantage. And again, they're about even again. It's really hard to say who will win this. Gavril does appear to be having the upper hand a lot in some of these interactions, but so far witnake has been doing a good job of bringing it back and sometimes regaining the HP advantage. And we see some mash in the center of the ring here. witnake 50 HP left on the table. Gavril 97 HP left. Now both of these players could be finished up here with just one hit. We see both players move over to an unreactable.
Gavril, bring it
But
back!
Gavril manages to save it and bring it back with the fists.
Very
Very
nice.
close. It's a 77 HP to spare.
Exciting match! I like to watch it. Ready? Now it's round 3. 1-1. Let's see who will win this round. Good luck!
Now we see the third round begin. 1-1. Who will take the cake? Now once again with the poison grease on that twin blade, I don't believe we have seen him successfully proc it yet. However, he did manage to get some damage in by getting bolus punishes, so it's definitely working in his favor. It's 1-1 because witnake got the first round because of the rule break with the bubble tier marks. We see Gavril very skillfully playing a villain, managing to trade with the backswing, winning that trade. We see some more mash off. See the LeBron tech, the roll in into spinning slash. But witnake manages to successfully bolus. Now both players are very even, within around 30 HP of each other. 20 HP.
Yeah. Exciting.
Or actually even less. Even less. Hard to see here, but 550. Again, we see the mash contest. Witnake taking the worst end of it. Now at 500 HP, but again, just one interaction and they could be equal again. Witnake on the back foot, HP disadvantage, in corner, running away. It looks like he's looking for an opportunity to bolus, but not quite sure. Again, we see the trade of the backswing this time. Witnake does manage to roll out. Gavril solidifying his HP advantage here, 362 to 284. Both players in blue feather now. Witnake managing to use that opportunity while Gavril is swapping to bolus. But now he's in corner. Spin Slash manages to catch with the very last hit. 136 HP left for Witnake. But the HP difference is not that big. There is still a good chance to bring it back. You know, one straight jumping R2 from that Shamshire. He could very well regain the advantage.
What happened?
Oh. And we see a little bit of an issue there coming out on Gavril's end.
Is it
Perhaps it's a game freeze. Perhaps it's a disconnect.
I think it's disconnect. Oops. Sorry. I pressed the buttons too quick. Now the match is already ready. Is you here?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. So the third match is restarted, and we see Gavril once again securing an HP lead from the very start. See some mash from stun. Witnake rolls it deftly. See the swap over to the HP of Talisman, but Gavril... Oh, there we go, now he fixes menus. Eats another running attack at a slight HP disadvantage now. Witnake just waffling about in neutral, not really pressuring Gavril at all. Seems that all the aggressing here is being done by Gavril, while Witnake is just running from corner to corner. See a running R1 land and immediately backs off. The full running R2 lands into the R1 mash voice chip. Gavril continuing to maintain a small HP lead. Tries to go for the full spinning slash, but it does miss. Managing to trade a little bit there, coming out the better of it. Witnake whiffs the running attack, but manages to roll partially. And now he has Gavril trapped, delivering a lot of damage with a spin slash in one match. Gavril is at 394 HP, even less now. Will he be able to bring it back? The chances are slim. Manages to land a powerful jump attack, but there is still a big difference between witnake and Gavril. Gavril maybe has 2 or 3 at best hits in him left. witnake is still doing dandy. But we see the crouch attack break and damage him. Gavril does manage to bring it a lot closer, however, unfortunately eats a lot of mash because he attempts to have a slugfest there and loses the 3rd round.
Very nice.
Gavril needs to lock in. Maybe witnake is adapting to him, but I do believe that in the previous rounds he was doing a better job. I think the issue for him here is he tries to mash R1 out of a lot of interactions, including the ones after he stuns him or where he gets stunned. And I do believe witnake realized that and started mashing into it as well, and it's not working out in Gavril's favor.
Can you change the weapon?
See some throwing darts come out, and Gavril, interestingly enough, is not using poison grease anymore, opting for that normal grease, normal lightning grease instead. See both take a little bit of damage, putting Gavril at a slight HP disadvantage from the very start. Rolls the jumping R2, tries to jump R2 himself. witnake expertly spacing and attempting to punish that crouch attack, but Gavril escapes. Both players still fairly even. They're pressuring witnake into that corner. witnake pressures him back. Manages to fully roll that spinning slash. Both players still with the shield and damage talismans equipped. And Gavril is the first to take damage. And again, attempts to mash R1 there. Doesn't work out in his favor. witnake now with a solid HP lead, just playing it very carefully, playing from a distance and getting ready to just go in there with the punishes. A little bit of chip from that unreactable running R2 hit. The next one will break poise unless he resets Gavril's force, but he manages to capitalize on it, equalizing the HP bars once again. Tries to go for that rolling attack, still fairly even, but he should go for them a little bit less in my opinion. Eats a standing attack, trades with another one, and again just eating that keep out, eating it so much. Manages to land the running R2, but he is at 200 HP, less than half that of witnake's. And again, a little bit of a mash fest happening. Again, not working out in Gavril's favor. He is 1 hit away from death. When we see witnake make a swap over, and we do see the swap over to Starfist and Hoarfrost Stomp, Gavril, interestingly enough, is also on Starfist, but he is at a severe disadvantage. One unreactable hit will put Gavril away here.
Wow.
witnake still more than fine, and there it is. witnake finishing Gavril off and winning the entire match. Well played by both. Fortunate for you, Gavril, that you didn't beat witnake, but you did well. witnake is a very good player, and I hope to see you in more tournaments. witnake will be moving along.
Let's go! Good luck, buddies!
The match is beginning. Now we see Sentinel here with the backhand blade of Dag, I believe, kind of the swap over to Great Cat. And Ranger Landersey on the honest skill lands here. Will he be able to defeat Sentinel? Sentinel making a lot of swaps here, swapping between many setups, and now he's on Twin Blade. Now I don't know how good of a pick Twin Blade is, and specifically this matchup, because the running R2 is not amazing at dealing with jumps. He does manage to anti-air there, but eats the charge R2, just R2 into the jump attack, eating a lot of damage. Is that normal grease or mega grease? I cannot tell, but interestingly enough, we also see that Sentinel is on that helmet, but he is already dead. I didn't have time to finish the sentence. He's already dead. The Sentinel is on that giant beast head that nerfs your focus quite heavily. And he is not using the focus boosting talisman. So at any point in this duel, Landersey can actually choose to start using sleep grease, and it will be quite effective.
Okay, let's go. Second round. Good luck.
You see the start? Oh, we see the daggers come out, chipping down range for Landersey's HP bar. Landersey retaliates with some daggers of his own, but they do not land, and he eats a little bit of Twin Blade chip there, which does result in him eating a full running arc kill. He eats a bleed balls. Now, is Sentinel playing on a bleed Twin Knight sword? That's quite curious. Manages to anti-air. Despite both of our players being in Asia, I do believe the latency between them is quite high, somewhere in the 100 ms range, plus minus.
I think you get used to it for an Asian player. Most of us play PvP.
Oh, but we see the R2 into our one combo, instantly equalizing all of the work that Sentinel has put in so far. I see Sentinel again, despite the early lead he managed to secure, he is now quite low and he eats a harpoon. He is taking a lot of damage, and he's dead. The skill lance wins once again.
I like the bow.
Now the real question here is, will we see the shitpots come out?
No, I won't allow this. Who used this thing will get banned.
I don't understand why shitpots are a deep and important part of the Souls PvP culture. And we see the random bullshit go come out. We see the glintstone scraps, throwing darts. Maybe they still have some pocket lint left over. We see the full R1 chain being mashed on the sword lance. And it does work out in Landersey's favor. It is unfortunate that Sentinel does not appear to know how to use the roll button correctly against that particular chain, but we do see some jumping R1s come out, but I'm not even sure that they are necessary for Landersey to secure the win here. It's the Twin Blade running attack, but if it is indeed a bleeding fused Twin Knight sword, he is not doing any damage. He tanks the running R2 with the skilled R2 and rounds the round off. Landersey takes the cake quite easily, sweeping the match.
Wow.
The skill lance strikes back. Not to take anything away from Landersey. Of course, Sentinel did have a choice of what setups he would play, and Bleed Twin Blade was definitely not high on my priority list, so I'm not sure why he decided to opt for that. But he did try. Definitely hope to see him in some more tournaments. Perhaps needs to play against Swordlance some more, try to figure out how to approach it.
Are you ready?
I am always ready, YY.
Okay, let's go! Good luck!
Now we see Omi against Grifindeir. Omi, a very, very good player who surprised a lot of people in 1.10 with the Raptor Talons, almost managed to win an FOC against Space Ranger. Grifindeir is the new gen caster. Some would even say the face of casters on this patch. We see him just melting Omi's HP bar with those golden arcs. Omi is playing the feet weapons, perhaps trying to make Grifindeir faint from a whiff of those. But Grifindeir appears to not have a nose, so that's fabulous. Just went out the window. Oh yes, and as Mod has highlighted, Omi is on a magic resistance talisman. That is very unfortunate, as Grifindeir does not appear to be using any type of magic damage. And the catch flame into golden arcs finishes Omi off. That was a very, very quick match, and let's see if Omi figures out a strategy against Grifindeir's powerful and reality warping even casting abilities.
Good luck, buddies. Let's go.
The strategy of making Gryffindor Smith feet did not quite work out. Let's see if Hope will swap over to a different weapon this time.
Wow.
We see the Flame Serpent into the Gold Narc, into the Frenzy. Omi comes out, retaliates with a single throwing dagger, which fails to land. Omi is continuing to take some chip damage from those bestial slings. A little bit of a catch flame there. Omi continuing to stick to that setup, even though it doesn't appear to be working out well. Gryffindor rolling in and then attacking with the catch flame. He's doing very well, barely taking any damage, while doing quite a lot. However, I do notice that Gryffindor does not appear to have that much poise, so if Omi would want to, he could make the swap over to a stronger setup that does poise damage and capitalize on Gryffindor's lack of poise. We see some solid hits finally landing. There's a 1000 HP difference between the two. Will Omi be able to capitalize? And the Greyroll's Roar! Finishing Omi off! Unbelievable. Very, very good play from Grifindeir there.
True.
Impressive zoning.
But I want to see if Omi can bring it back.
I feel
Poor
as much as I would want Omi to bring it back, unfortunately I do believe that unless Omi decides to swap over to a more powerful setup, this will be GG's.
Okay, let's go. Good luck, buddies. Omi, go for it.
Oh, and we see a swap over to... What is that? Is that a... Omi! No, I believe Omi is disqualified. We'll have to round reset now, because I do believe that blocking with shields is not allowed on the YY rule set.
That's okay, but...
And Omi did, unfortunately, just block with a shield.
Let him finish.
I don't think let the fight
Yeah, let the fight continue.
go out, but... yeah, Omi, I don't know what you were cooking, but very unfortunate. It's a dead man walking. We can at least give him the courtesy of letting him fight to his death. And Regalia's Roar finishing Omi off. GG's, that fight was close. GG's, Omi. GG's.
Okay. It was difficult. Great sonar.
I forget to update their score.
Omi finished off with the sonar tech. That may have been the quickest match in the history of YY tourneys.
Okay, let's start the tourney. I think our players are ready. Good luck, buddies!
You see Cassius and Pancake. Pancake is on a two-handed tree spear. Cassius rushing into the battle, forgetting to drink his physic. Pancake doing him the courtesy of letting him drink that flask. And we see Cassius sticking to his tried and true favorite setup, Halstock, no matter how butchered it gets by patches. And we do see both players attempting to break neutral here. Really good rolls coming out of Pancake here, dodging that offstock expertly. And the two-handed hyper armor will make it quite difficult for the offstock. But Cassius so far is handling it quite well, already managing to deal quite a bit of damage. Expertly dodging those jump attacks, but there, unfortunately, does beat one. He's back to his buff talismans though, swapping off of that HP buff talisman. Interestingly enough, opting to go for the Holy Resistance talisman, even though the primary damage will be physical. Now Pancake is trying to play very careful here, but he does eat more of that offstock. Any trades so far do not work out in his favor due to that large HP disadvantage. He'll have to work very hard and play very carefully here in order to bring it back. Perhaps some more rolling attacks. on the rolling, and a little bit more vortex.
Wow, good fight. Very nice.
Cassius,
Good job,
off.
Cassius.
Pancake.
Nice.
Eats that pancake right up.
Wonderful.
1-0 for Cassius. Pancake is a player I have not seen a lot of. To be honest, I have never seen him before. Sorry, like what he would bring. First round didn't go quite in his favor. Cassius rightfully so dominated that match, but we'll see if Pancake, maybe it was just getting over the feeling that he's able to bring it back. We see a little bit of a roll catch attempt there, but the Jimmy walk doesn't work out. Lands a few hits on Cassius, they're securing an HP lead, but it's only 200 HP so far. Cassius can still bring it back. See a keep out attempt there, and the jump away gets caught by the running attack. Some chip of that off stock, some more running attacks. Pancake trying his best to avoid that damage. He is now at an disadvantage. We also see the off axe there, but he hasn't used it that much so far. You see a trade there. Oh, and the Stormcaller comes out with a prediction hyper armor trade. Of course, we see Cassius with the classic Cassius grip with the military cap, the World War I cap on his head. Another Stormcaller comes out. Pancake failing to avoid it again. 75 HP and a dream. Will he be able to bring it back? He's doing his best to avoid any damage. So far he's done a good job, but 75 HP. I know Cassius isn't the type to make a swap over, but the offstock finishes him off.
Good fight. It's the first time I see Cassius play.
Who will stop this man? He has drip.
Nice.
He has a kinda good but not meta setup. Pancake.
Like
what does he have? He has Implian, he has a two-handed spear. Very great spear. What can he do? See Cassius will spin over. Yeah, Cassius is fashion. I'm not personally a fan of it. I don't think it's that great, but it does have originality points for me.
I appreciate all fashionable PvPers.
Now we see the meat at the ring center trying to punish that running attack, managing to get a roll catch there and a prediction trade with the offstock. Doing a slight lead there. Pancake playing very careful, managing to land the jumping attack. However, he eats the running attack. Almost gets hit by the second running attack, but it misses barely. Still a slight HP lead, but he is getting chipped down by that offstock. 1 or 2 more hits and it'll be even. See an attempt with the delay a running attack there. Cassius does reaction roll then. And Pancake is walking himself into corners quite a lot here. See again attempting to blend that crouch attack to get Cassius to panic roll, but fails to get any roll catches. Cassius already chipped Pancake down to equal HP. But Pancake coming out with that slight vortex here. Oh, and the backstep R1 into Stormcaller. Stormcaller doesn't land, but the backstep R1 gets some style points for me for sure. Prediction trade on that running attack. Well, probably not prediction trade, probably an accident, but nonetheless. Oh, eats a running attack. Tries to strafe out of stun, gets hit by that priority. And Pancake just let that advantage get to his head. It gets immediately chewed out and spit out by Cassius. That Pancake will not be coming back. Very unfortunate. Cassius with the 3-0 sweep. GG's. Hope to see more of you, Pancake. Good fight.
Good fight.
That third round was a very good attempt. Very good attempt.
Are they ready?
Nope.
Yeah.
Marxist and ZTROKER are both in world, and it seems that Marx has in fact tricked me. He told me to pull up to him. You can start. I'm just yapping. You can start.
Oh,
but he told me to pull up to him to have warm up, but I was fighting someone else the whole time. And now I see that it's ZTROKER that I was fighting, so perhaps Marx just got me to join world so ZTROKER could get some practice against me. Either way, we shall see. Now we see Marx on that Alax with the super long Commander Standard. On the other hand, ZTROKER with a little kick from the past, the Footzilla setup, Gods of Sham. Question is ZTROKER Mega Greasing them? Because I think Mega Grease is global damage. And I'm not sure. We'll see. It just ran out, so I'm not sure. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I might have been counting a little bit too fast there. It's probably not Mega Grease. Now we see both of them swap over to the two-handed Shamshir and Anti-Air. Neither has taken that much damage, but I unfortunately really need to go to the toilet actually.
What?
So I'm gonna leave them in your capable hands till I return.
What happened? Sorry, I was reading the comments. Even match. That's nice. Wow. Ase, are you here? Oh, good fight!
I have returned.
Welcome back! Marxist just win!
Oh, Marxist managing to take it with the narrow 268 HP left.
It's an even match, and Marxist demonstrated lots of cool actual power in the last match. It's amazing.
Very nice, very nice.
They play very well. It's the first time I see their performance. And they play very nice. It's entertaining.
And we see the second match begin. Why don't forget to give Marxist his winning point.
I will give the marks to the players in the next match. Sorry.
And we see the Offax trades with the Gugs there, losing the trade of course, but they're still fairly close. Interestingly, ZTROKER opting to swap from the Ritual Shield instead of the HP buffed out. And he gets cornered there. We see a match from stun attempt, does not work out for him, and now he's at 2000 HP. Somewhat equalizing it, but now he's getting Vortex hard by fully reactable attacks. Perhaps the low lat was not something he was prepared for. Oh, I'm getting a call. My apologies.
Okay, it's okay.
I'll answer it in a second. And we see both players on the main hand halberd, but ZTROKER is droking it with the off-key buff, one of his signature setups, though I'm not sure why he would want to do that. Managing to punish the Hoarfrost Stomp with the running attack, however, Marx is on the verge of finishing him off with the unreactable running attacks. Just one hit left in him. Oh, and the Falk swap over does not work out for Marx.
Nice.
Resulting in him eating that.
Now it's 2-0.
2-0 in Marx's favor. He is doing well.
It is very impressive. Can't wait to see more of his performance.
For sure, for sure. Now ZTROKER still has a chance of winning.
True.
But ZTROKER again with the weird ass build. Not quite strength, not quite dex, none of his weapons doing optimal damage, and a lot of them not even being the optimal choice. But I guess that's his style. So we will see how he performs.
Maybe if he's happy, let's see if they can bring it back. Good luck!
Now I see both of our players picking up. We see Marx buffing his offhand axe, while ZTROKER buffs both of his weapons. Attempts to roll into the halberd and ease that off axe. The running attack misses, gets rolled. This is not going to cut his ZTROKER, you gotta stroke it harder. And we see the Shamshir breaking Marx's pose, Marx not opting to use that Bulgo talisman. We see a swap over, but still no Bulgo talisman on Marx's side. Perhaps he's trying to be an honest gamer, showing his beliefs in a better meta. He swap over to the Godskin Ditcher. Marx still at a slight HP lead. Swap over to Halex once again. ZTROKER still opting to stick to that Gugs off Sham. Now Marx is actually on Bulgo Talisman at last, while ZTROKER makes a swap over to Power Stance Straight Swords. Will he be able to bring it back? A pivot, goes punished, Marx decides to go for a random buff in the middle of it. We see a swap over to the Skilled Axes. It doesn't seem to, all these swaps don't seem to be favoring Marxist in the slightest. We now see him approaching ZTROKER's HP closer and closer. And he is finally at an HP disadvantage. Both players continue to swap setups every 5 seconds, just absolutely stroking the hell out of their inventories. And the Shamir is lost by ZTROKER. A little bit too many trades and too many panic rolls there. And Marxist wins it. Unfortunately, ZTROKER won't be stroking it any longer. Congratulations to Marx.
Congratulations.
And we have our SA champion. That will be all for today, ZTROKER. Thank you for participating and hoping to see you in the future.
It's impressive. I think Ase is still having a cold. Oh, Crystal is using whip and axe.
Yeah.
And DarkLord, is he using grey sword? I'm not sure. I just know that he is a grey sword lover. Anyway, let's go! Good luck, buddies! Huh? Why? Why they stop fighting? Oh. So are they doing it? Wow! Fire grey sword. Nice, DarkLord. Oh, good fight. I feel DarkLord tries his best.
Yeah, he's
GG!
doing good, but
Yeah,
the whip is very fast.
agree. Let's go, second round. Let's see if DarkLord can bring it back. So they both use the miss. Buff weapon. Oh. how then more attack.
Yeah, he's playing more safe but also more aggressive.
Both of them play carefully. DarkLord isn't a very aggressive player, and I think Crystal Castle needs to play in a safe distance to use the whip. Good fight!
Oh, another point.
I think DarkLord fights better in this round. GG's! Also good fight for Crystal Castles.
Also, I think he's wrong. Should be Crystal 2 point.
Oh yes, my bad. I'm sorry. Okay, good luck buddies. Let's see if DarkLord can bring it back. Nice. Since DarkLord is more abducted to the fight,
Yes, a good choice to give him a more range attacks against the whip.
oh, they use club. Wow! Good fight! GG's!
Yeah, good
fight.
strategy.
Nice! Good luck buddies! Both of you play very well. Ow! Follow-up attack is very effective, I think. From DarkLord. Yeah, I mean this one effective. Sorry, I don't know what the name of that is.
Yeah, we definitely can't comment on the match.
Welcome back! The chat is dead air. I try my best.
Thank you, thank you. I see Crystal didn't like he's indeed on the Frosty-like setup, though. I do admit that. That is also one of the most powerful setups. So,
No.
that is Tooth Whipped indeed. Is the Tooth Whip Ashen War banned on the Bronze Rule set, or is it on?
Oh, GG's! Good fight!
Oh,
Both of them play
close.
very well. Yes, it's a close match.
Good job by Crystal K.
Yes, indeed. Okay, let's go. I think our players are ready. Good luck.
Yeah, let's go.
Think it will be an exciting match. I think Lithium will win. Because they are finding opportunities to attack, so they keep circling. So far, the match is quite even. Oh, good fight! Wow. Let's go. Good luck. Let's see if Museum can bring it back.
Okay, if you type it, I read it.
Okay, I will read it.
So Whitney with the Shamshir spinning slash. And Lithium with the surprising not banned best cloud, a great move from Brom.
True, the moveset of this code is very good. Like,
Yeah, nice keep out with off X. Whitney just press R1.
Oh, goodbye. Maybe I
Both
shouldn't
players
say-
rolling in good timing.
I think Lithium will be. Maybe I shouldn't said it. I don't know.
Nice back swing hit from Witsnake. Coming in clutch with the match.
being set up.
Okay, I have returned.
Welcome back. So it's now it's 2-0 in favor
Oh, wow.
of
Witnake. Witnake is destroying lithium and mashing and copium. The only way you can win this is if he embraces the lithium within.
I can see that you can now play more carefully.
Lithium is winning this round though so far with a quite significant HP lead, so it's definitely possible for Lithium to come back from this. He just needs to be careful. This burger is something else, man.
It's okay.
Delicious food. Feeling like Oliver Twist right now. Oh, food, glorious food.
Then let's watch the tournament together.
It appears that Lithium is having some trouble getting in there. He's lost a significant amount of his HP.
Yeah, Spinach Slash is very defective.
Oh god.
And we
Right there.
got good combo.
In slash into the one mash. Rounds Lithium off.
Good fight from witnake and ELDEN. Both are very good players. Alright.
From one angle it just looks like a really thin, almost clean rod like sword. But then you're looking from another angle, it's the whitest shit you've seen in the entire game.
Let's go!
2-dimensional axe weapon. And the fight begins.
Wow.
We see Grifindeir start immediately with the Flame Serpent in an attempt to punish the physic. We see him land the Golden Arc trap for Ren Trap there. Very nice. Landersey also doesn't seem to be rocking poise, but now he does make the swap over to Pogo Talisman. Grifindeir doing very well, still didn't take any damage. Landersey also barely took any. Manages to get a physic. We see a jump block decently there. Grifindeir took a lot of damage from that one interaction, and I'm not sure Grifindeir has enough points to tank the backswings.
Wow. I think this spell should begin. It seems he can make a huge damage.
We see the Galway's Roar land there. Which spell? The Golden Arc? I'm not sure
The
about the Golden
one
Arc.
up there.
There?
Mm,
I don't think it's that bad.
really?
Yeah, it's pretty slow, and I don't think it has any high power either. But Grifindeir is on the back foot here. You see that he has to really work hard and learn a lot of spells to make up for the HP defense. Oh, and you see a little bit of a regular poison and Grifindeir not getting stunned. But he is poisoned. And I believe the poison will last long enough to kill him, so as long as Landersey just doesn't let him eat a bolus, it's basically a
Wow!
guaranteed win.
GG's!
Oh, but
Wow!
there we go, Grifindeir manages to die.
Very nice!
But he also manages to tie it. So, very nice. Not sure what happened there. It looked like there were at least 2 instances
Yes.
where
Now it's
Grifindeir didn't
0
get
to
stunned by the
0.
jumping or one.
0 to
I'm
0.
not exactly sure what happened. But... oofy.
Very nice match from both players.
Yeah, and a good comeback from Grifindeir there. I was quite sure that he would have lost that one, but he managed to tie it.
Yes.
And like if you tied, you didn't lose because somebody can say that it's worse than winning, but it's not, because as long as you're not getting a loss and your opponent isn't getting a win, You're doing fine.
Okay, second round. Good luck.
So we see the trade between the Flame Serpent and the Beast Roar. Grifindeir does appear to come out on top of that interaction. What is that effect on Grifindeir? Is that the oil tier? That's crazy. Is Grifindeir? I think Grifindeir is using the oil tier. Perhaps to land a better punish with the Flame Serpent? I'm not that sure. Or did somebody land an oil pot on him? I didn't see any oil pots for him. Well, we see the Catch Flame keep out doing a pretty good job. Grifindeir securing a really significant lead.
Oh.
1,100 HP lead, but just one or two can bring it back. The speed pot, very nice. Very, very nice. Into the Flame of Frenzy, roll catch. Catches the roll in from the Golden Arc. Grifindeir doing a good job with all the jumping attacks. Still a major lead. And Regalia's Roar doesn't catch. The JR1 does some heavy damage, but rolling Catch Flame finishes him up. Very good job by Grifindeir. He did much better in this round than the previous one. So in the previous round he was struggling, but this time he handled it super well. Very, very impressive, Grifindeir. Very impressive.
Indeed. Grifindeir is a very good mage.
What is a good mage, though? That's the question.
Some
would argue a good mage is a dead mage, but... Or are you... Where
Okay.
Me?
No, Crystal Castles.
Crystal Cassius from East Asia.
Ah, I see. No marks, there was no round win for Landersey. Grifindeir managed to tie that. It was, both of them died. We see Landersey make the swap over to Starfist. It's of course not allowed to grease it on the Bronner ruleset. But from my experience, Starfist in the first place, even with grease, doesn't do amazingly well against Caster. So we'll see if Landersey is able to utilize it potential. Somehow I doubt it. Because personally, I don't think Starfist wins this matchup. And we see the roar of Regalia. Oh, the Golden Arcs chasing him all over the arena, catching him in the corner, and then the Golden Arcs finishing it. Ooh.
Are they ready? Okay, let's go.
I think so.
Let's see if Ranger Landersey can bring you back. Good luck to both players. Wow. You can see Ranger Landersey goes more aggressive. Ow!
You see the swap over to two-handed thrusting, so it's a tried and true matchup. Of course, the flame buffs are not bad. It's one of the two ways that one gets some half-decent damage on thrusting sword. But Landersey is not doing that well. Tries to roll into the Golden Arc and gets caught. Because Landersey is in fact not using any poise. Without that Bulldog Talisman, he will not be able to tank the Golden Arc. So we see him get caught by the Greyroll's Roar. He is now on death's door. And unfortunately gets overzealous there with that chase down, eating a Catch Flame rolling attack, finishing him off. GG's well played. Very well played by Grifindeir. I like to see that. Truly, I feel like he got a lot better. And I don't think Catch Flame should be banned. Catch Flame definitely isn't like an insane spell or a broken spell. The latency between our players will probably be a little bit on the bad side, probably like 220 MS, maybe even more, because Cassius is playing from Turkey, while Marx is from South America.
Okay.
We'll see how both players deal with this.
Good luck, buddies.
Now we see both players are bowing. and they seem to be unable to sink their bows, but they seem to be respecting each other. Now we see both players physicked up, oiled up, and ready to bloat. See here a little bit of neutral gameplay. Cassius there manages to get the Stormcaller on prediction high priority, equalizing the damage that he took earlier. And we see that Cassius is opting to not go for the Spear Talisman, opting instead for the Green Turtle Plus Talisman. Marxist, on the other hand, is rocking the Spear Talisman, the Running Talisman, clearly putting a lot of his faith into those running attacks, and it seems to be working out for him because a lot of the damage he landed in the field is from running attacks. He is winning quite a lot. Cassius is already down to 1,200 HP, even less now. You see him land standing R1 here. Not Cassius, sorry. Mark's going for that two-handed halberd. Perhaps banking on that hyper armor trade. Cassius is already down to 600 fuel. Marx is cool as a cucumber and doing quite well, really showing he is more familiar with this latency.
Good fight.
Cassius is struggling to get in there. Tries to go for a last-ditch Hail Mary with that Stormcaller, but it does not end well for Cassius there. It's also worth noting that Cassius does have a slight matchup disadvantage here with the Halstock versus Halax. Halax is definitely quite annoying to deal with on Halstock, but we'll see how Cassius adapts. That being said, I would also be quite excited to see Marx win this. It's rare that I get to see him play in tournaments or ladder. It's definitely interesting to see him. Like, lately all I've been seeing him do really is den organizing stuff. Since he is a staff member there now. It's lovely to see him actually get to play and enjoy this game for once.
Have fun, buddies. Good luck.
May the second match begin. Of course, we see both our players here bowing to each other. Again, failing to sync up their bows, but respecting the flasks and not punishing. Very nice to see, very nice to see. The sportsmanship, their understanding in their eyes. And we see Cassius make the swap over to two-handed Shamshir, perhaps admitting that Halstock might not be the play into Halax on this latency. You see there's some Frostbots come out. The running R2 catching Cassius. The running R2 actually is quite nice because it's much harder to strafe, and it also has a little bit more range, so it often catches people off guard in their spacing attacks. And Marx has already secured a hefty lead. A running R1 lands. Another running R1 lands, perhaps catching Marx in the menus, attempting to swap his talismans. Again, the running R2 possibly freeing him down there. Manages to clip Cassius at the bottom of his feet. But the HP is pretty equal right now.
Yeah, what I'm noticing here an awful lot, Ase, is that Cassius is trying to go for those spacings, and unfortunately it is just not working out for him. He needs to get those roll timings down and just roll pretty much everything here. But yeah, Lapbird is a very strong setup, especially with the range on that Commander standard as well. You look at some of the hits here, it's pretty very rough to be a Cassius fan here, but you know, they gotta persevere.
For sure, and also thank you for appearing here. For a second there I thought I might be schizophrenic and imagine you, but no, you seem to actually be here.
No, I am in your walls. However, looking at this here, good rollouts coming out here from the side of Marxist here, definitely on the Frost as well. That's oof. It's gonna be pretty hard, but Cassius is not gonna want to be taking any of those trades he is gonna be. You see a little bit of a wave dash coming in there, trying to force back the roll as we are gonna see him up against the wall.
Good fight.
Running. Yeah, Cassius was getting really pressured there in the end. Quite difficult to come back from that. I think Cassius definitely not used to fighting on this latency. Definitely needs some more time to adjust. Question is, will he be able to adjust in time? Only one more loss and that's it.
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
Marx is doing really well today.
That's great.
Man, you see, he has been playing really, really well. Anytime I've gone up against him, he understands how to. He, as an awful lot of South American players, we make fun of them. We do this, that, and the other. But an awful lot of them have very, very strong fundies underneath it, and the flexibility of their play style that allows them to play in both low latency environments and in high latency environments is actually quite nice to see. Just that adaptation.
Okay, Ralphie, good luck.
We see another little bow, the Ring of Mikola from Cassius. More wholesome gestures. Any buddies in chat?
So many buddies.
We see them finally physicking up here. Mark's using a two-handed halberd again. Interesting choice. Cassius is back on that off-stock. I'm not sure. Perhaps he decided to stick with what he is best with. Perhaps he just decided that, you know, maybe he needs to have fun more than anything. We'll find out. So far, both players are not hit at all. Both are doing a very good job of just rolling and avoiding damage. Oh, do you see a running or one trade? Oh, that was an interesting interaction there after the tier 2 stun. The Cassius coming out on the better of it by far. And this time Marx is swapping over to two-handed Shamshir. But we see a reversal of what we saw in the previous game. Oh, and Cassius is on two-handed thrusting sword. I've actually been playing Cassius here and there lately, and he has been practicing two-handed thrusting sword in Sham. So it's nice to see him kind of diversify his setup pool a little bit more. Oh, and the Mashium! The trades! Some delay roll catch attempts. Oh, breaks his guard, hits him with the backswing, and gets the riposte.
Wow!
Nicely done, Cassius.
That was good.
Job. Very, very nicely done. Again, Hallstock is a kind of an interesting setup because it's one of the very few poise chip setups that's still properly left. In a way that Hall Dagger isn't really. Hall Dagger, for instance, you have that very, very low recovery, especially on this latency, that you can just kind of like press with borderline impunity and just kind of roll out. Whereas on the Hall stock, I find you end up taking really nasty trades so you can steal prio later. But given that we're on at least 200 ping here, I can imagine that there's going to be an awful lot more ghost hits going on, so that can really mess up your poise count and really be a struggle to try and figure out when it's actually safe to try and pressure into someone. But very, very good showing there from Cassius as we see. They're so adorable. Why are they so adorable?
The Chungus, the wholesome Chungus.
On your Chunguses.
Cassius is very lovely. Okay.
No shitbossing here, chat.
Let's go! Good luck! Have fun, buddies!
Good luck to our contestants.
We see some more, this time in sync, bows.
That pro, they've spent some time. They spent some time with the dojo for that one, I think I'd say.
But it paid off. It paid off. It looked very nice. See the poison mist come out.
Yeah, Shaman to TS here is pretty nasty. Ooh, oh my. A classic matchup of 110.
I was doing testing on optimal armor and Lionhead. He has to have a thrusting sword of this rule set. It does 214 damage, so I don't know.
To be honest with you, again, you're playing off of that really low recovery on the thrusting sword and the fact that you can just like block cancel, get that prior that you need there, and you see some of those interactions there. Cassius does have that ability to just roll out pretty nicely, but again, look at that there, managing to get that hit. Ouch. Rough, very, very rough state of affairs here.
Yeah, the hard fire on Hallex definitely makes it much easier to deal with the TS.
Yeah, the fact that they have that L1 pretty much on demand, in this latency, it's more than likely than not just going to force a trade. Look at that! Clawing his way back here.
Doing a really good job at pressuring Marks after he lands a hit.
Godskin. harvests shall be bountiful today, folks. Marxist is only alive because of it, by the looks of it. Oh my god.
What was that, the bleed version of the repeated thrust that heals you? Is Marx attempting a comeback?
Well, the comeback is real, but it's not gonna matter.
No! Cassius did an exceptional job at bringing it up. 2-2.
Yes, agree.
Very, very nice.
Great match.
The prayers of the chat, main chatters have been answered. Lord Cassius is responding in kind.
Victory is upon his path, ladies and gentlemen, by the looks of things here. And Cassius, you can't count him out. Cassius is a phenomenal player, despite what he will say. Very solid fundamentals, very capable.
Cassius balls so much.
Also,
Listen,
Cassius
EU mental
has good
is a state of
fashion.
mind rather than a token of
No,
geometry.
but the funniest thing is, the only players better than Cassius are either players that started playing before him, or players that were trained by top tier players. Literally everyone else that was on the same playing field as him are worse than him, and he still hopes about it. He's a very good player.
No, very solid. I've been on the receiving end of Cassius's wrath more times than I care to admit, and it's always a pleasure. Just so gracious as well.
So cute. I like it. So cute.
Yeah, that was good.
But Marx is hungry. I can see it in his eyes. The Ase region lock has kept him out of tournaments for long. He was not letting this pass up without a fight.
Wolf out, folks. He's going to be drunk. And are we going to see the classic matchup pan out as we've seen before? Poison Mist is going to be quite nasty. Look at that. Nice bit of a hit there, trying to force a trade, but the Godskin procs are just, again, the Godskin harvests are so bountiful this fine afternoon, this fine evening, wherever you may be. Cassius is poisoned, and Marxist is going to do what I can only say is the sensible thing, and just kind of wait this one out as we see the swap over onto the lightning grease there to try and maximize that little bit of damage, try to wait for a bolus, but I believe bolusing might be free on this latency, so if Cassius is able to get that space, get the bolus in, and then skedaddle, hopefully not in the corner, but we see that interrupt there as we see the trades coming through. Cassius here, both players are on the Godskin swaddling plot. Godswin, you know what, we'll try that again another time. So you're going to see both.
But interestingly, Mark's actually using that claw talisman for the jump attack damage boost. Very interesting choice. Perhaps he's going for the bolus punishes with the jump arcade.
Not a bad idea. I always find that on Sham, maybe this is just a personal thing, that outside of having somewhat of a funky hitbox, the jump attacks, they're one of the very few things that an awful lot of setups can really punish on Sham. Famshir is it's a frame data stick, right? It's pretty much reactable. You get your backswings in, but on top of that, it's that very, very low recovery that's like really its strength. And when I see people go for those jump attacks, sometimes I kind of think to myself, perhaps maybe the jumps aren't the play, but maybe, you know what, listen, they're playing, I'm not, maybe they know something that I don't. As you see the swap over to stars?
And back to Sham. Now, Marx has a little bit less health than Cassius right now, but it's definitely not an unwinnable situation he's in. If he manages to get one hit in, and there it is, the trade! The
so
tier 2,
cool.
I think, stun trade from the jump attack into the true combo. They're both dead
a lot
even.
of damage here.
It's a close match. Both of them have low HP.
167 to 158 here. This is literally one or two hits away, folks. So both players are starting to play fairly skittish now, and I can't say I necessarily blame them. Look at that, the run attacks are coming through here at long last from both of them. A risky run there from the side of Cassius. Always risking that potential trade there, especially with that nuclear R2. And I think Cassius needs 2 hits to finish this one out. And a solid R2 is definitely, I think a run R1 could end this one. Me oh my.
Quite possibly, yes. Cassius needs to be very careful, but I think he's being too careful and giving Marx a little bit too much space here. And the tie!
Wow.
Oh, this fight is not ending easily. One of them shall fall, but
Very
not soon.
diva match. Very
Really,
nice.
both players doing their best here.
Why? Who do you reckon's gonna take this one?
So cool. I don't know if I see someone win and then they will lose, but Both players are very nice and they are my good friends. I support both of them.
That is the most wholesome thing I think has ever been said in a tournament ever. So congratulations, YY, on taking that one. And look at them there again.
More honor bells, more compliments, more ties. Give us more ties.
Yes, more ties. Go, go, go.
Look at them, so wholesome. Wow, I canceled the tourney. Just split the prize between these two, and I think we'll settle. At last, that cannot be done. One shall stand, and one shall fall.
The battles are finished, and the physics drunk. And now...
Poison Mist Sham, again. Looks like I thought it was Estos.
Oh, that's a really nasty backstab grab, though, on the trades!
Oh no! Cassius, just from the get-go, spams too many attacks at once and eats a lot of keep out. It was a big disadvantage from the very start. And the poison buildup is also probably quite high now.
We're seeing now Cassius is going for an awful lot of those rolls, trying to capitalize on a little bit of that. Oh!
Oh no!
Uh-oh!
What happened?
Frame drop. Ripper, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how you want to do this, guys.
Let's see.
Marxist
what do
players
you
are
think?
continuing to continue on again.
Do we need to reset?
I mean, they were pretty
Much damage
close.
was taken there. I'm not sure how you want to do that.
Yeah, let me rewind a bit and see what the HP bars were looking like when it happened.
Let's reset maybe?
Yeah, Marxist is to reset, so I think it's up to you. Why
Yeah, let's
was
reset.
Let's reset.
unfork, bestie?
The most unsatisfying ending to this amazing fight series if we let it end over a frame skip.
Yeah, it was like a long time, so better reset it.
Yep, more than fair.
They didn't know? We need to reset?
Yeah, I think they are aware.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I'm fairly sure they've all figured out something was up.
Okay, let's go. Oh, such an exciting match.
Cassius, despite everything, sticking to his fashion, the military cap.
Kettle hats are pretty cool, I will say. I wish it had a slightly wider brim though.
Wider.
Just a little bit, just a smidgen. My shoulders. Think of my shoulders.
See now, Cassius being a lot more careful than previously. Mark's actually using the poison talisman that increases your damage upon proc. Looks like he's banking on it.
Wow.
All the double rolls. Very sad to see. But you know, if you're not abusing it, you're not really playing seriously, are you? And this is a competitive tournament.
One thing I will say that's interesting is the Cassius. There we are. I was going to say the Godson swaddling cloth hadn't been taken out for a considerable part of that match, but there it is. Now it's unlocked, so we can afford to see a couple more trades here. But he's lost an awful lot of that momentum. He had an awful lot of those ghost hits that he could have capitalized on. Speak of the devil and shall appear, and that's going to be Cassius now having to play a little bit more cautiously now that the Rot Medallion has been activated. He's going to have to play it a little bit more carefully. But we did get a boss off, not for free.
Now we see that Marx is really not taking any chances with his running R2s, always rolling them, always making sure that there's no chance of eating phantom range. Cassius, on the other hand, we saw him eat a couple of running R1s thinking he spaced them, so definitely shows who is more used to playing on this latency.
And Cassius here is doing a phenomenal job of adapting to it as well. We can see that he's been an awful lot more cautious with those spacing attempts. We've actually seen really nice spacing just a moment ago, where he was just darted out of distance for a second, recognized that the press hadn't come, and then immediately came in for the press. Really, really nice stuff here from the side of Cassius. It's paying off dividends here. There's a slight life lead going on, but we see Marxist now trying desperately to get that rock proc off once more to try and get that hit. Could roll out there once more.
Red is doing a good job at avoiding the status pressure. We see his spacing is starting to work, he's starting to adapt to it for sure. Goes for another bolus. Marx does not have enough time to punish because he opted to back off out of that interaction. Super close here, 40 HP between the two. Oh, but Marx managing to land another one. Cassius really needs to get a hit in there, where this might be it.
Could very well be, but it's still relatively close here. It's about 400 HP between them. That's 2 R1s away from evening this one out, which on TS can definitely happen here. Good roll out there from the side of Cassius as well. Again, there we are, the Hoarfrost stomp there just to try and get that catch into the fists. But there we are now, it's even out. That's huge.
The flash punish attempt doesn't work out. Honestly, if I was Cassius, I would probably go for the Flame Spear Fire TS. It should do a little bit more damage here.
Really nice showing here. Cassius has played this nice and cool and collected. He's definitely... Look at that there. Really nice empty jump there just to try and force a reaction, but unfortunately not close enough to try and get the hit. And a good roll then out of it, not overextending, making sure he's playing that stam. Any more gas in the tank by the looks of things. We'll see if he's not Jarlock, he's going to have an awful lot.
It's interesting to see how Cassius actually... Like, it seems like he just realized he's not going to get any roll catches here. He just keeps spamming it to get the prop. He doesn't care now.
Yeah, the repeated thrust came out there from the side of Marxist, but... Oh, that backstab grab is tragic! And I bet Marxist was banking on it as well.
175 HP to 285. Will we see a swap over to Starfist?
Wow, so close.
Back on Sham here. Cassius is not swapping at all, sticking just to this two-handed thrusting sword. Very nice to see some dedication in chat. And Marx is, I feel like he's getting a little bit impatient here, going for more jumping and running and swapping.
Good fight! Wow! Cassius win!
Nicely done.
GG!
Very well played. Very close fights.
Agree.
He even had a tie. Marx, I'm sorry that you have lost, but I'm also happy that Cassius has lost. I'm split between you two. Good performance. I hope to see you in more tournaments, dude.
Yeah, versus
Great match.
very well. Both of them play very well.
What has been your favorite match of the tournament thus far, YY?
The last match.
Very exciting.
Very nice, and both players play super well. It's so exciting.
It's so nice to have
yes.
insanely close matches like that as well.
Yeah.
Very nice. Wait, who joined?
I don't know.
Right.
Let me check the server log. Maybe I will know. Yeah, it's Grifindeir joined. I like the smell. Thank you, Grifindeir.
Alright, so I can see the match. YY, I am at your leisure.
Okay, let's go. Good luck, buddies. Have fun and enjoy the tournament.
Yes, indeed. All of the buddies here, I have no doubt, are having a whale of a time as we are seeing the mist coming out here as the whip is out once more, trying to get those little bits of chip damage to start us off here as that jump attack is going to hit for that 260. Nicely done, as we are going to see the whip continue to try and get these little bits of chip damage. But look at that pressure here that Ase is putting up, but the Allfax just goes burr. This Crystal's taking an awful lot. I believe that Crystal is actually losing these trades by not a substantial margin, but just a smidgen, as we are going to see Ase be pushed into the corner. But now we see both players trying to wait out and see who's going to ball us first. Neither side necessarily wants to, but the whip is going to hit from Kilo. Very nicely done here, as we are going to see that running attack try and get the hit in, but Crystal is just going to have to get that ballast off for free. Very poor status pressure there from the side of Ase on that ballast for free. As the whip is just going to whiff there a small bit. Giving up that pressure, goes to that trade. Nasty, but the whip is continuing to get that build up. Slowly but surely as we are going to see now the ballast now again. The bestial roar here could have come in clutch for Ase. We see the aggressive roll in into that jump over the top. Both players, the Alphax comes out into the Godskin proc.
Wow!
And the axe comes in. Crystal takes the round. Dude. Very nicely done. Very, very nicely done there from the side of both of them. Both players very, very low, playing for trades the entire way as well. Both of them kind of playing the game of that dreaded game of chicken over who's going to ball us first. But we'll have to soon find out who is the better Frosty clone. Which one will earn the title of the dude with the excellent mix potential, dude? Remains to be seen. But why? At your leisure, my dear.
Okay. Second round, good luck.
Boom! Bolt out, physics drunk, and the mists. Both chilly and poisonous. And miasma even coming out here as we are going to see another trade come out there. The whip here is doing a really nice job of just getting that chip damage on the approach. But the Alphax, the reality of how this setup plays is that you're guaranteed the... There we go. Another poise chip setup, which are becoming increasingly popular as that bleed proc is going to hit for an insane amount of damage. But the chilling mist coming in here. Every backswing that lands off of that Alphax is going to do insane amounts of poise chip damage, which is going to allow that whip to actually function correctly, but just a little bit too far away. As we see the poise chip coming out here. Poise chip again, very hard to keep track of on this latency, given the amount of ghost hits that are going to just liable to happen here as the axe comes through. Crystal Castles having a pretty bad time as we're going to see the off dagger coming out there. Goes for that running attack. There is the side of Ase. The jump attack comes through here on the whip into a little bit of a mash, a trade.
Wow!
But unfortunately, Ase with a tiny, just a smidgen of health.
It's rotting
316.
back.
Gonna take it.
Nice, now it's 1-1. Cool.
Very, very nicely done from the side of both of them. Both players neck and neck here so far. 1-1. We are just about ready to get on with both of our players in. Why?
Okay,
On your mark.
let's go. Good luck. Go.
Indeed, as we are going to see the mists coming out here. Green team. As we are going to see that whip come out there, try and get that extra little bit of damage. The Alphax there, getting that little bit of poise chip right off the bat. Unfortunately, didn't manage to land that hit proper, as we are going to see that bleed proc rolled. A bit of spam coming out here from the side of Crystal. Trying to set up for that poison mist there into a little bit of a trade now once again. Bit of a mash there with the side, there's definitely a play, but the arcane side is not to be sneezed at. There's an insane amount of status build up and can be quite nasty. Even though it doesn't have bundled, but there's that bleed proc. Ouch! Another roll comes out there and a little bit of chip damage there from Crystal. Could have gone for that the Alphax press there, but unfortunately just wasn't being cooperative, unfortunately. As we do see that punish there from the side of Ase. Very confident here as the bleed proc is rolled into the mash. Bleed mustn't be too far away. As the Alphax comes out there, but is going to be rolled by Ase regardless. Not wanting to take any chances here. The harpoons! Not to find its mark though. Living to fight another day as the off dagger comes in, but that backstab grab. Tragic! Uh-oh, and the poison mist is in. Slowly but surely ticking down. Crystal is on the clock now.
Wow.
But Bobero coming out there to try and get the finisher. But the whip managing to get that hit. Nice and clean. 36. Oh, and the trade comes through there.
Good fight.
Ase takes it. Jeez.
GG's.
Why?
Okay,
Enough of me reminiscing about the olden
let's
times.
go.
Nicely done, as we are going to see both players starting off. Pretty standard fare here. Get the miss off, get the flask drunk. The jumping attack there is actually going to get that break, as is the off act here. Could have gone for a backswing, elected not to. Probably just a little bit worried, as the next hit is going to guarantee a poise break, but there's a ghost hit, unfortunately. And the backswing comes out there. Good roll out there, managing to get that little bit of a priority out is the side of Crystal Castles. Forcing into that longer neutral there, trying to get that ballast punish, but just a little bit skedaddled a little way, a little bit too much. As Ase is here struggling to another trade there, the bleed proc comes out. 1,000 damage from the bleed proc. Holy! 1,417 on the board since that poison proc has been put out, as it does seem as though that is the end of that there. 133. Tries to go for that late press there into the off axe, but unfortunately the dagger mash
Good fight.
too strong. Ase is the better Frosty clone.
Well played for both players. It's also
Very
an
nice done.
exciting match. Good fight.
Good match.
GG's, my
Ase.
friends. So as I was saying, we have the crowd favorite, the Lord and Savior Cassius, versus the most hated player ever for no reason. The best caster to enter any tournaments recently.
I love
Grifindeir.
their interactions. So
Yeah, both of these
cute.
guys were pretty cool, and I
Yeah.
wish both of them could win, but unfortunately, one must fall and one should stand. So let's find out who it will be. See Cassius here opting for the two-handed thrusting sword, a known, decently good matchup into caster. But I don't know if Cassius has any experience fighting casters so far, especially post-DLC casters. So let's see how he will approach this and if he will be able to adapt.
Good luck, buddies.
Again, we see the Flame Serpent into the Golden Arc, into the Flame of Frenzy. Cassius eats some damage there, but the rolling attack equalizes it. See the Bestial Sling to catch Flame Keep Out, dealing quite a lot of damage. Cassius is already at half HP. Even less now. He's continuing to try and chase down Grifindeir, doing a decent job, but we see another trade with the Catch Flame. The Golden Arc catches Cassius. We see Cassius hasn't even swapped talismans yet. And Cassius is already on death's door, 52 HP to spare, trades with the Flame of Frenzy. Again, very, very quick match from Grifindeir, absolutely dominating it. Now Cassius, not only did he not have time to swap, but he's also not using Bulgo Talisman, and without Bulgo Talisman, that Golden Arc will be quite a bit more dangerous. Against those spells, you want at least 109 poise. And he's also using the the Holy Resistance Talisman, the Golden Braid. But I would advise to go for either Mixed Resistances Talisman or for the Fire Resistances Talisman, because again, a lot of that damage will be coming from the Catch Flame. And of course, there's also the Flame of Frenzy and the Flame Serpent. So I would personally go for the Flame Resistance Talisman.
Okay, second round. Good luck, buddies.
Honestly, all you need to know is you need 109 poise. That's what you need against spells, realistically. Okay, we see the Flame Serpent. Cassius immediately tries to close in the distance, but the Flame Serpent manages to hit him. We see Cassius now doing a good job at keeping up the pressure, but still eats the Catch Flame Keep Out. The Golden Arc chases Cassius down, he strafes it, another Flame Serpent manages to avoid it. We see the Wrath of Gold attempt. Cassius manages to roll it. But the Catch Flame is doing a lot of damage. Cassius manages to somewhat equalize it, but he's still not using the Flame Absorption Talisman or the Bulgo Talisman, and he misses the physical damage. We see Grifindeir lagging there a little bit. Some more Golden Arcs, Cassius starting to strafe them. The Flame of Frenzy doesn't get perfect roll, unfortunately. They're still fairly close, but it's within a hair's breadth. It's just jumping between who has the advantage, Cassius or Grifindeir. They're about dead even right now, but will Cassius be able to finish Grifindeir off? You know, both of our players are in blue feather. Cassius manages to pressure Grifindeir to corner and get some nice punishes next to those walls.
Wow!
Very nice. 1-1.
Very impressive. See, Cassius abandoned the match very quick. Very nice.
Yeah, that's it. He has to be on his face to don't allow him to cast.
So cute. See their interactions. Very lovely.
Very wholesome. Wholesome Chungus.
Good luck, buddies.
Round 3 start. Again, both players going for it. Oh no! Grifindeir opts to go for the Starlight Shards before physicking up, ensuring some FP regen. That's going to help him quite a bit to avoid flask punishes. Oh, Cassius makes a mistake of rolling away from the Golden Arcs. Ends up eating quite a lot of damage just from the get-go. But he's doing a good job at closing in the distance. But ooh, the Catch Flame keep out really can get annoying at times. Cassius seems to not have quite adapted to it yet. And you see now Grifindeir with the HP advantage. Cassius rushes through that Golden Arc with that Bulgo Talisman. And we also see him using both the Holy and the Fire Resistance Talisman right now. But he is at 533 HP, while Grifindeir is at over double that. And continuing to chip Cassius down with that Bestial Sling. Cassius is already close to dying. Will he be able... Oh, the Golden Arc, interestingly, hits on the wall there in the corner. Hits Cassius again, rolls out. Cassius doing a good job at maintaining his priority. The block cancel actually managing to get Grifindeir all the way down to 275 HP. He is very close to getting back the HP advantage. But will he be able to do it before his HP runs out?
Go for it!
The Bestial Sling continuing to chip him down. The Flash Punish! The pressure, but lets Grifindeir get out of the corner. Both players are within 1 or 2 hits of death.
Oh.
Grifindeir finishes Cassius off with the Bestial Sling spam. Cassius did an exceptional job there at bringing it back. It was very close, but he shouldn't have let Grifindeir escape that corner. After he did, Grifindeir just spammed the Bestial Sling to the end.
So close. You got this, Cassius. Go for it.
Grifindeir only needs one more. Terribly sorry. Grifindeir only needs one more win, and he will move on to the finals. Cassius needs to win this round if he doesn't want to be out of the tournament.
Okay. Good luck,
we see
buddy.
Grifindeir swap over to the Lionel's chest piece, hoping to get some better resistances against that two-handed thrusting sword. Clearly, Grifindeir is dedicated. Now, we could see some physic punish attempts from Cassius, however, he's too much of a good guy. And even though there is a clear window of opportunity to deal some damage, Cassius opts not to do it. With unfortunate rolls again versus the Golden Arcs, takes quite a lot of damage, 700 HP of damage from them, and trades into the match. And Cassius, again, from the very start is already from quite a large HP disadvantage. The Roar of Regalia hits from true combo of the Golden Arc. And actually the whole thing hits because Cassius rolls into it. This is unbelievable. Grifindeir so far has only taken one hit and Cassius is about to die, and wow.
Damn.
Completely dominating that match. Completely demonstrating his casting prowess, you know? That was very impressive.
Oh,
He went
Cassius,
for everything
wow.
in that last round.
yeah. Cassius, well played. You did your best. You showed a very solid performance. And what can I say other than I hope to see you again. I hope you don't let this get to your mental. You did very good, and from what I know, you haven't really fought casters that much, especially after DLC drop. So definitely could help to take some time to get used to them. Good luck, and yeah, Grifindeir, congratulations on making it to the finals.
Okay, let's go. Good luck, buddies. Dimitri, you can still hear my voice, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just want to check. So, Ase is still using the same build from the last round? Without poison? Let me see. Oh, nice. Wow! Like that? Wow, good fight! Very good fight! Hasty brought it back! Wow! Okay, round 2, let's go! So, what's the first music? Oh, the spinach slash. Lots of damage. Nice! Nice combo from Ace! Oh! GG's! It's a good fight! Now it's 1-1! Let's go! Good luck! lots of HP. Oh, we still have more. Good fight. Good fight from both sides. Good luck, buddies. Let's see if Ace can bring you back. Go for it, Ace. You got it. Wow, nice. We can see that Ace got his finish match combo. Good fight, good fight. They are both ready. Who you think will win? Ace?
I'm not sure. I'm kind of rooting for Grifindeir here, but witnake is a very good player, so we'll see.
Okay. Let's
Yeah,
see.
both can win.
Good luck, buddies. Have fun and may the best player win.
See, Grifindeir, oh my god, the catch flame instantly just destroying the mash attempt with quite a lot of damage. Already half health. So you see witnake continuing to eat catch flame. That catch flame does a lot of damage. What the hell? How much damage? Was it for 500 damage?
Wow!
Actually, it's probably less. It is because the HP bars are smaller, I forgot. I'm used to the 3000 HP bar. So proportionately the damage is the same, but it looks way bigger on the thing. When witnake is using the non-DLC version of the Flame Absorption Talisman, it would seem witnake doesn't have the DLC talismans.
Second round. Let's go. Good luck. Let's see if Amy can bring you back.
We shall. See this one twice come out?
Wow.
Chips the shield talisman off on witnake, and we already see the Flame of Frenzy land for quite a lot of damage. Catch Flame again, and witnake is down to half health already. Look at that, more golden arcs coming out to Grifindeir, doing good, feeling good. Another catch flame trade. It's closer this time, and there's a Stormblade punish. However, Grifindeir is still maintaining an HP lead. We see some more random bullshit go. We see the Sleep Pot come out. We see the Flame Serpent. Grifindeir eating a lot of Stormblades here, and with that, Grifindeir has gained an HP advantage. Let's see if Grifindeir can bring it back now that his FP bar is full. We see a little bit of damage there from that Flame of Frenzy, but not a lot. They're getting closer though. They're getting closer. More golden arcs. They catch him into Flame of Frenzy. Doesn't land, but now only 170 HP to witnake's name. Another golden arc comes out. Another golden arc comes out into Flame of Frenzy. Catches witnake's Rollins. Again, witnake is a very good player, but from what I've seen, hasn't played against casters and hasn't played against casters after the DLC drop specifically. So, ooh, tough luck, pal. Let's see if you can adapt till the end of the tournament. I do think that Flame of Frenzy is the best roll-in catch tool when people roll against Golden Arc, because the other options are the roars, like Regalia's roar and the Grey Roll's roar, and then there is also Rapid Gold, but those aren't as good in my opinion. They are nowhere near as consistent as catching the roll-ins. But we'll see. I don't necessarily think it's too strong right now, but it's hard for me to judge, to be honest, dude.
Okay. Third round. Good luck.
We've seen him come up with the Flame of Frenzy, and I believe he has... No, he doesn't. Oh my goodness, he procced Madness with that too. That's insane damage from the get-go. Witnake is possibly cooked already. Will he be able to overcome this insane HP disadvantage? The Golden Arc into Flame of Frenzy. Oh my goodness. Witnake is getting cooked. Witnake managed to double roll for all of that. Which makes me wonder what the latency is, but maybe that was just the full timer. You see the Stormblade punish the flask, but it's not enough. The gap is still massive, and the Catch Flame catches the jump, entry combos into the backswing. Wow! What a performance by Grifindeir. That was impressive. Very fast match and powerful. Please nobody tell Grifindeir that the 10-second unlimited FP tier is in fact currently legal under Bronze rule set. I don't remember which one is. I think Flame of Frenzy is the one-time cast, and the Unendurable Frenzy is the one that you can hold down and keep shooting it out as long as you have focus and FP. But I'm not 100% sure. But either way, I don't think necessarily either one is too powerful, but again, it's hard for me to say. And Braun did nerf a lot of the other stuff quite heavily, while the spell seems to have stayed rather unrestricted, so maybe Caster really is a little bit overtuned right now.
Let's see. Let's go, buddy.
Again, the Flame Serpent to start the match. Witnake also physics, and he's pushed into the corner, and it's just a little bit of that Flame of Frenzy ship. Another Serpent into another Golden Arc, and Witnake is fat rolling. Oof. I think he managed to unequip the shield in his back, and he's fine, but Grifindeir already sank in a little bit of damage. Another trade with that Catch Flame. Another trade with the Catch Flame. That Catch Flame is doing a lot of damage. Holy! 600 HP difference, and it's growing bigger. See the Bestial Sling into the Golden Arm Break, into the Flame of Frenzy roll catch. Wow. And we see again using the Flame Serpent as cover to flash for free, praise with the Golden Arc, and Flame of Frenzy comes out. It's deftly rolled by Witnake, but he is getting chipped down by the Bestial Sling, and with that, Grifindeir rounds out this round.
Powerful build.
Yeah.
The zone is zoning. The spell is casting. What can I say?
Potentially 1 point from the
Nijimo played very fun fight.
champion.
Yes, indeed. Grifindeir showing that he is the main caster on the block, and there is no one who can challenge that title.
Good luck, buddy.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Maybe it's the final one, but let's see if Winnie can bring it back.
Yeah, let's root for Witnake too.
I don't know about that. I'm impartial. I'm fine with either of them winning. Oh, and again, the massive combo just comes out. Witnake not quite sure what to do in this situation. The neutral cannot be found. The spacing cannot be established, and the buttons cannot be mashed. Has managed to get in there a little bit and somewhat equalize it. However, Gryffindor's bar is back at full. Witnake desperately spamming that roll button. Grifindeir continuing to stack spell. How is Witnake double rolling that? Not quite sure. Oh, but it finally lands, and for quite a lot of damage. And we see the sleep pot landing. And Witnake decides to take a nap in the middle of a duel that his life is depending upon. Oof, tough break. We see the roll catch once again, doesn't do quite as much damage. And we see Grifindeir attempt to round it out with the bestial sling spam, but takes a bad trade. He is on death's door and gets rounded out by the starfish.
Very nice.
I'm not sure what happened there, but Witnake managed to bring it back from the brink of death.
So cool.
He has a chance.
Grifindeir made a big mistake after he cast Catch Flame. Sorry, not Catch Flame, Bestial Sling. He went for a second cast, and that's where he took a little bit too many trades, too much damage. After that, it all went downhill. But it's still only 5-1. The tables are turned against Witnake.
I
Then
forget
Grifindeir
to update their
win.
brackets again. Good luck.
And now, let us begin. Both players go for casts of their own from the start. Oh, and the War of Regulia lands, and look at that damage! From 2,700 all the way down to 2,100 and now 1,900. With Witnake coming in with those jump R2s, managing to equal it out. Now Gryffindor's FP bar is probably not doing so hard. He's going to need to back off any minute now. Takes on a trade, but doesn't win it. And we see Witnake seems to have found his footing. Doing a good job at chasing him down now and securing that HP lead. Gryffindor managing to get a flask off. Use 1 or 2 or 1, but doesn't get trapped in the corner.
Wow,
trade, attempts to match from stun and fails.
Wow.
190 HP gone, just like that. Witnake
Amazing.
beginning to bring it back. Will he be able to beat the odds, to beat probability itself, and defeat Grifindeir 3 more times in a row? Or will Grifindeir manage to get one win and secure the championship title?
I think you can see that he's gaining more confidence because he have to be on his face, especially when he has to drink the flask and everything.
If only there was some kind of weapon that only weighed around 3 to 3.5 and had an attack that keeps priority and is a frame 13 300 damage move.
Okay, good luck, buddies. May the best player win.
Oh, and we see the dragon breath! But is the map big enough? Just barely, but not. Taking just a little bit of damage from that breath. But then he also eats the flame serpent. And now the flame of frenzy catches him. Seems that Witnake's mental has been shaken by the cast of the dragon breath. Punishes the flask, but our dear Grifindeir here is back to full FP. The Flame of Frenzy catch working him. Look at that. 2,200 HP to 1,500. See the Roar of Regulia attempt? Doesn't land, but doesn't get punished either. We see some more Storm Blades. Uses the cover provided by the Golden Arcs to Flask without getting punished. A little bit of chip from the Detail Slate. Continuing to use Golden Arcs for like zoning, if you can call it that. A little bit of damage from that Flame of Frenzy. And a little bit of catch from that Golden Arc. And the Moisture from that Golden Arc also sets up for the Flame of Frenzy roll catch. Another Golden Arc. Ooh, I'm struggling to keep up. Grifindeir has turned the tables once more. 1,452 HP to 195 HP. Grifindeir manages to flask. He's getting cornered, but the HP difference is just too big. The damage that he managed to get from that exchange is not enough. And Roar of Regulia, deftly rolled.
and gets punished. Witnake is still not out of it. He is doing his best to avoid any kind of damage.
Very impactful.
Gets a little bit chipped down, a little bit, from that bestial sling. And 28 HP to his name. Grifindeir still at 502, but is he out of FP? You see Grifindeir running around a little bit. And the swap over to Pada. Will this prove to be a fatal mistake? Nope. Swap back over to bestial slings and finishes him off. Unbelievable.
Good
Grifindeir
fight
takes
from
the
both
win.
players.
He is the champion.
Yeah, that was great. Witnake did a good job.
Both of them did a very good job.
Good job indeed.